Kia ora whānau. This is Sam from Tūmeke Te Waka, Dubai American Muscle Cars. So just a little overview. I'm a sole trader, and I export muscle cars from the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, to New Zealand. And so myself and a whanaunga friend of mine, Eric Puke, that's what we do. And we've learned over time how to do it well. So you're probably looking at this because I said, ask me how we can make 30 to 50% return on investment in regards to a muscle car. Now, so I'm going to show you, what the possibility may be for you. If you want to create finance and do it in a fun way, we can bring you a high value muscle car, and I'll show you how it weighs up as an investment. Okay, I'm going to take you to, first of all, it all starts with the car, with the waka. Alright, and so here's a Chevrolet Camaro. Okay, it's one of the muscle car brands. We do three brands: the Mustang, the Pony Car, the Chevrolet Camaro, and the Dodge Challenger. And so those, the more I get into this, I really look at the American culture behind the car and understand why people are crazy about these things. Anyway, this is a Camaro SS 6.2 litre V8 2011. 6 years old. Okay, it's 42,000 AED, which is that's the dirhams in the United Arab Emirates. Okay, let's have a look at my sheet here, right? What did we say? 42,000. Okay, 42,000 in New Zealand dollars. It's 16,434. Yes, that's right, 16,434. The GST when you land in New Zealand is 2,465.19, and that's the 15% of the purchase price. It's about, if you're doing one vehicle, it's 2,800 each side, the Dubai side and the New Zealand side, just to clear customs, clear the wharf and all that other math stuff. And then it's 660 for the compliance back in New Zealand. That's just the application fee, and the application fee for the left-hand drive permit and the compliance. And it's $1,000. We've allocated $1,000, which is usually the remedies for the vehicle at the mechanics. Okay. Now look at this figure here. This green figure here. $26,159.79. Have you ever heard of a car as great as that for $26,159.79 New Zealand dollars? This is New Zealand dollars, not Aussie dollars, New Zealand dollars. Okay? That's my fee, by the way, that $5,000, and it comes to $31,159. We are leading the way in bringing a wholesale vehicle, muscle car, to New Zealand for that price. Okay? Alright, that's just one. And look at this 40,000. Okay, it's got the same logistics figures, 15,652, and I'll show you a yellow Camaro that's for 40,000. Alright? Just for example, I'm going to show you. So that's 25,000, that's 26,000, okay? Alright, hold those figures in your head. Now that's the black one. Alright, it's a 2011, 52,000 kilometers. 52,000 kilometers. That's called brand new back in New Zealand. Anyway, and they're all in good shape. V8, it's a SS. They're great interiors. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'll look at these for hours and hours on end looking for deals for my customers, okay? Alright, I'm going to go to another Camaro, and why I'm doing that, because I'm just giving you an example of what the possibilities are. Because if you want to, create finance for your family or create finance for your business, it's an option, right? You actually only have to come up with the money, and we do everything except sell the car. You have to sell the car. We'll do the logistics and get it to New Zealand, from Dubai to New Zealand, to the purchase, and get the compliance and the left-hand drive permit, and then you sell the car. All right. So this is another vehicle, 6.2 litre V8. I'll show you the picture. Sorry, I'm so used to moving through these sites. It's the Bumblebee. It's the Bumblebee car from the Transformers. All right. I saw one in Ponsonby when I was back. My sister lives in Ponsonby, and I saw one of these, and I told her I could get her one, and she laughed at me. Never mind. One day they'll believe us. Anyway, it's 40,000 AED. Remember I talked about that 40,000 AED on that spreadsheet? Okay, here it is. That's 15,652 New Zealand dollars. Okay. GST, freight, compliance, left-hand drive permit, $1,000. That $1,000 is allocated because the vehicles that was taken back, we get factory standard. We don't get vehicles that are modified, because there's too much complications when it comes to compliance in New Zealand. So usually what needs to be changed is they want the brakes changed. The brakes might be worn, and so they want the brakes changed. So a new set of brakes, and and the headlights adjusted. And that usually comes to $900 to $1,000. But that's an option you can take. You might have a mechanic that you have in New Zealand, and you can use that. And that $660 is basically application fees. But you can't take it out on the road until you've got that left-hand drive permit. Okay? Anyway, the total is 25,259, and it's 30,259. Okay, hold those figures. So it's 30,000 and 31,000, right? Okay. Now, if I go down here and I bring up Trade Me New Zealand. Here we go. It's all online. Okay. Same car here. How much is that? 54,990. Okay. Another Camaro, 59,000. 65,000. That's a later model, 2014. But you're competing. But you've got that's the figure you're competing with, right? Now, depending on you, how much you want to make. So your margin can be, so if it's say it's 50,000, and you've spent $31,000, how much money are you making? $19,000 on a transaction that we did all the logistics on, and we delivered your car in New Zealand, which you put on the market and sold. Now, that's why I say it's a way of creating finance if you want to create finance, or if you want a muscle car to give to your nephew for his 21st. It's a way to do that. But just imagine you bought two. All right, so that's $60,000. All right, you bought two of them. Now, if you put it in the container, you're only paying freight for the container, So you don't pay $5,600 for both cars. You're paying $5,600 for the one container. So you've saved again. Now, if you come down to New Zealand and you've spent 30, you've spent 30,000 on each of these cars, and you're selling them for $60,000. You potentially can make $60,000 off those two cars. And so this to me is a very viable and appealing proposal, and I'm letting you know that I can help you with that. No BS, we've done it, we're doing it for customers now, and it's great fun, whānau. And we'd be happy to serve you if you see that there's a way that we can help. Of course, you need the finance. Even if it's one vehicle and three of you went into that vehicle, you had $10,000 each. All right? You're going to get your $10,000 back and $10,000 on top of it. So it's a way to create finance, and it's the way to, there's a demand in New Zealand for it. There's a high supply in Dubai, and there's a low domestic demand. So and there's a lot of dealers, and so there's surpluses there, and that's why the price is low. We've seen that, we've exploited that opportunity. It is not easy, whānau. You can try and do it yourself, but why would you when we've got the system there for you? Just give us $5,000, we'll do it for you. And which is, you give us a little bit of value, we give you a ton of value. And you give us a kg of your value, and we'll give you a ton of ours. And that's what it's all about, giving value to our customers. And we hope that you'll be our customer as well. So that's my video for today, and have a look at all the other information that's on our Facebook site. There's a lot of stuff there that you might be interested in. And here's my number, and here's my email. Please do not hesitate to contact me. We love to help Kiwi, our Māori people in business, to create money and make our investments, our money work hard for us, because we work hard for our money. Right, whānau, thank you very much. We'll catch you soon. Ka kite anō. Whānau, I'm back again, and I'm just going to again add, because we're, if you put an X beside something, it says multiply, and it's good maths. So I'm just showing you, I talked about two vehicles, all right, and this is what these guys are doing, putting the vehicles in the container, right? Right, I'm going to speed the video up here. And I'll speed it up again. So what that says, they can fit 4 vehicles in a container. So if we think about it, and we use our entrepreneurial skill, we can get 4 cars, 4 investors, and save money going the other way. And I can show you how to save more money, but those are our little secrets that we keep to ourselves. But when you're our customer and you commit to our service, we'll work hard to make you money and to save you money. Alright, whānau, but I thought I'd show you that because that's how they get 4 cars in one container, and you only have to pay freight on the container. So calculate that, whānau. So return on investment, 30 to 50%. Kia ora tātou, a te wā.